Yo, so go on people don't know so shocking man out there, so that net a bang a video for you. You see me, so you don't know one of the one to the man showing the cheapest that you can ever find anywhere. You see me, I leave from 2 bills up, so there should be a big clean here for everybody price range. But before we start this video right here, you want my viewer brother, big up yourself, you always comment and show me your point of view, big up yourself you, and you say yo, we're not making enough videos, but really and truly bro, you have to just see with me, because really and truly, this video production thing really pay the bills if you understand what I say. But me and I make them videos for the viewers them who actually depend on me to find cheap guys for them and help them out, you understand? So that is why I'm always ask you guys to hit the like button brother, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, because really and truly, them kind of thing that I want to know if you actually like these type of videos. This is me, so hopefully that kind of answer your question. I'm actually going to try to make more videos that's even more often. So just go and see with me. But anyway, I'm going to start this video right here, right now. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer. This one is selling for 255,000, but you probably are more than likely I have a strong feeling you could get it for like just 2 bills flat. You see me I did, but I could just jump right in and just take a closer look at it. And straight off of the bat we can tell, so the front of the vehicle looking pretty good, like really good. You see me I did like them wrap the bonnet right there. You see me them put on a lip thing right there and put on some little stickers on it, and it all looks good to me so far. No look extra, none of them things to me. It just look pretty good. You see me, so we have a continue on the side of the vehicle here looking pretty good, like really good. The glasses is tinted, the paint is in really good condition. You see me? And the back area as well looking very good. Not out of the usual, no signs of damage. Them did wrap the trunk here right there. You see me I did, and they look like them added a aftermarket muffler right there. You see me I did, the car just look pretty good, not out of the usual there. The interior right here looking pretty okay. You see me I did, seats are in okay condition. The interior could do with a complete wash. You see me, and the center console right there where the handbrake is a little bit scuffed up, but besides from that we would live with that because it does look in okay condition. You see me, the back seat area as well look like they want a little wash, but besides from that not out of the usual. Seats are okay when I see the tear and none of them thing there. You see me, on the side of the vehicle again looking pretty good, like real good. I really like the exterior of the vehicle, and man, because the exterior you can see the paint looking really good. You see me I did, I'm like the little lip thing with them add on to the bumper right there, looking really good. You see me, the engine bay right here, I don't know what's going on right here. This is a very off right now. You see me, this looks like the HR15 engine. You see me, but the HR15 engines are in the Nissans and the Tidas and the Notes and all of them things. I'm not sure what is going on right there. I don't know if it's a conversion or what, but it does look a lot like the HR15 engine. I'm not sure what. You see me, comment in the comment section if you don't know what, because it do really and truly look like the HR15 engine to me. I'm not sure. You see me, maybe I have to do some research on it, but in the engine bay anyways does look relatively okay. It have some little dirt spot and some little oil thing will look like a little overflow, but besides from that, when I say nothing out of the usual, the engine bay should just do with a little wash and detail and should be okay. You see me, the interior of the vehicle right here looking pretty okay as well. Dashboard looking pretty solid, nothing else out of the usual right there. You see me, this interior just look relatively okay. You see me again, interior looking okay, something out of the usual right here. Look on the clock right there, we can see this is a AD wagon clock. You see me, so more than likely them do some serious conversion in this car, me I tell you. Cause as I said before, it did look like a HR15 engine. I'm right, it is a HR15 engine, and this is the clock for the AD wagon. So more than likely them take the engine out of an AD wagon and then put the engine in this vehicle along with the clock and the computer and all of them accessories for the engine be able to work in this car. You see, so they did do a lot of conversion in this vehicle. Now, so keep that in mind. Carry a mechanic to make sure so they did do the conversion properly. You see me I did. But yeah, the exterior vehicle does look pretty good. I'm going to read what I'm have to say about the vehicle. Okay, so them say 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer for sale, fully powered CD and USB radio, rims, AC, excellent driving condition, buy and drive papers are up to date. Contact this number if you're interested in this vehicle. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2007 Nissan Altima. You see me, this one's going for 395,000, but you probably could get it for like 350, maybe even a little less if you know if you negotiate. You see me, I did, but straight off at the back we can tell the front of the vehicle look relatively okay. You see me, I did, when I see a scuff mark, none of that, but we can say yo, it has missed the entire grill right there. You see me, I did the front grill right here is completely missing. It's not really a big deal, no man. You can go to a local scrapyard or you could even buy it new. You see me, I did and add it to the vehicle and boom. You see me, I did. So it's not really a big deal, but them should consider that when them price the vehicle. You see me, I did. But anyway, the side of the vehicle does look pretty okay. You see me, I did. The paint is in okay condition. The headlight is a little bit faded. You see me, I did, but we would live with that. And it does have some aftermarket wheels, so I really like it. Really fit this vehicle right there. You see me, I did. The interior right here looking pretty good, like pretty okay. You see me, as far as we can tell, a little bit scuffed up on the interior, but nothing really major. But the back here right here, we can see that tail light here go on to be replaced. You see me, I did. And also have a little chrome strip in the bumper right here, where that would have to get that. You see me, I did. Also we can see some little body work mark right here. So the back here I go want a little bit touch up, but to me that really minor thing. You see me, I did. If me I get it for like all 350 and maybe even 3 bills flat, but probably would have considered this. You see me, I did. But if you are interested in this vehicle, here is the contact number right here. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 1997 Toyota Carousel. You see me, I did. This one selling for 295,000. You see me, I did. I really do recommend the Carousel, but the price on this one's a little bit too high. You see me, I did, because the Carousel are good beginner vehicle, man. You see me, I did. Good vehicle just to get by, but at the end of the day, the price is too high. If you get it for like 150 and maybe even 190 or 180, me that's yo, something for consider if you just want to get from point A to point B. But this is almost 3 bills, so I wouldn't really recommend it, but may I show you guys. Anyways, you see me, I did. So straight off at the back, we can tell the side of the vehicle look relatively okay, but we can see the whole front of the vehicle I want a respray. We can see some body work mark on the front fender right there, also on the bumper right there, I want a respray. You see me, I did. Also on the back door right there, where I say it have some body work mat and them little thing there. See me, I did some not too like that, and again the price is almost 3 bills, so I don't really recommend it. But anyways, yeah, the side does look relatively okay. You see me, I did. And the interior, as far as we can see, does look relatively okay, but that picture you kind of blurry. You see me, I did. The other side right here look okay as well. Seats are in okay condition. Dashboard looking pretty okay. You see me, I did. Not in the greatest condition, but it does look okay. You see me, I did. And they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle, no man. But what they made have to say about the vehicle is good driving condition, papers are up to date, price negotiable, and here is the contact number if you are interested in this vehicle. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer. You see me, this one selling for 350,000. You probably could get for like 3 bills flat, or maybe even a little less if you know if you negotiate. You see me, I did. But straight up at the back, we can tell to the front of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. And here, this is the proper engine. These are the stock engine for them Lancer. Yeah, you see me, I did. So that for sure, you say yo, the one we they show earlier was completely converted. You see me, I did. That means I did right when it comes down to the engine. It is the HR15 and the one I showed you previously. And this is the stock engine that should have been in there. You see me, and there's nothing wrong with converting an engine, putting in a vehicle. It just have to be done properly. You understand? So anyways, this engine bay right here does look relatively okay. I'm just going to take the picture a little bit closer, and the headlight on the vehicle would do with a buff and a polish. You see me, I did. But besides from that, we don't see nothing else out of the usual. You see me, the back seat here right here does look relatively okay. Look pretty good actually. I'm not seeing the sides of damages right there. You see me, the back here, the vehicle here look pretty good as well. Nothing out of the usual right there. You see me, the interior right here does look pretty good as well. You see me, I did. The dashboard looking pretty solid. Seats are in okay condition. Door covers are okay as well. You see me, and they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. I'm going to read them off about it. So them say lady driven AC, freezing cold, recently sprayed, alarm works well, price is negotiable. You see me, I did. So yeah, we probably could get for like all 3 bills or even little less. You see me, I did. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a Nissan Sunny. You see me, I did. This one is selling for 175,000. You probably could get for like 150 or even a little less. You see me, I did. So straight up at the back, we can test the front of the vehicle look really beat up. Man, now I tell them like the front of the vehicle look beat up. The whole vehicle probably would have to do some body work and spray. You see me, I did. Maybe that is why they myself for 175,000. You see me? But anyways, we are continuing. Yeah, so the side of the vehicle as well, we can see some beat up mark on the back here right there. The whole vehicle look like just want a respray. You see me, I did. So it have some body work mark on the back bumper right there. The paint on the vehicle is cuffed up all over. You see me, I did. And the back area as well, you can see say yo, the whole back area I go want respray. You see me, I did. And the color bone on this entire vehicle just has to be resprayed. You see me, there's no going around that. You see me, the engine bay right here does look relatively okay. As in me, we can see a little bit of oil stain on the top of the engine right there, but it could be a case when the man add oil, it just spill on the top and cause it to look. So as in me, so it does look relatively okay. Also we can see the overflow back up in the radiator right there is broken. You see me, we can see couple loose wire right there. I'm not to a fan of, you see me. So yeah, yo, you just take this with a grain of salt. If you don't want it, you don't consider it. You see me, I did always carry a mechanic on any vehicle. You see me, I did the interior right here, the back seat here right here does look pretty okay. The door cover right there does look pretty okay at least. And the front seat here right here looks pretty horrible. I mean, now go around, it look horrible. You see me, the dashboard look pretty beat up. You see me, I did nothing right, just not look right. Yo, me not even, me can't see all of them things, brother. You see me, so we are continuing the back here right here look beat up. You see me, I did the whole this is a fixer upper. So if you want something where you can move and then you fix it up slowly, you see me, I did them I gave for like 150 or even 130, 120 somewhere around it. Them that's something for consider. You see me, I did I could have spent a 70 or 70,000. Spray the vehicle, make it look decent. You see me, and it still get it. But again, something for consider. Here is the contact number if you are interested in this vehicle. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2002 Nissan X-Trail. It's for 390,000, but it looks like this vehicle has already been sold. You see me, yeah man, this already been sold, so just I got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Nissan Caravan. You see me, this one selling for 460,000. You probably could get for a little less if you know if you negotiate. You see me, but straight off the bat, this is a pretty good buy. Me that say, man, because at the end of the day, this is one of them long bus there, man. So if you have a vehicle, if you have a company, or you want a long vehicle, you just want a vehicle that can carry people, this is something where you should consider. You see me, because at the end of the day, it is a van/bus. You see me, so it have a whole heap of functions you could have used it for. Anyways, straight off the bat, you can tell to the front of the vehicle does look pretty okay. There's not out of the usual there. The front of the vehicle is in okay condition. This indicator right here does look a little bit faded, but nothing really major. You see me, I did, and the interior right here does look pretty good. You see me, I did, the dashboard as far as we can see is looking okay. Seats are in okay condition. And here the other side right here does look pretty okay as well, not the usual right there. Does have a fully touchscreen radar right there, which is a plus. And here the dashboard does look pretty solid as far as we can see. The side of the vehicle here does look pretty okay as well. No signs of damage, is painted in okay condition. We can see that the glass on the vehicle is tinted, and they did added these wheel arch things all over the vehicle, which does look a little bit sporty. You see me, I did. The back of the vehicle does look relatively okay as far as we can tell. We can't see no signs of damages there. You see me, I did not out of the usual on this vehicle. Yeah man, so if this vehicle or the engine and transmission is good in this vehicle, me that's this is a pretty good buy. You see me, I did, if you want one of them bus or them caravan anyways. You see me, I did. So yeah, we are continuing at the front of the vehicle. Again, not out of the usual right there. No signs of damages that we can see. You see me, I did. We can see that means that this vehicle is used to carry things, you know man. You see me, I did. But yeah, they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle. I'm going to read what them have to say about it first. So them say 2004 Nissan Caravan for sale, automatic Mark II engine, excellent driving condition, buy and drive, papers are up to date. So straight up you can say this is another conversion where them converted a Mark II engine for working on this, which is a common practice in regular. I see them use the Mark II engine and them bus here. You see me, but anyways, here's the contact number if you are interested in this vehicle. But we just have to move on to the next one. Okay, here we have a 2009 Daihatsu Mira. You see me? I don't know if I pronounce that right, but this one is for 220,000. You see me, I did, and we are take a closer look at it. So straight up at the back, we can tell the exterior of the vehicle looking pretty good, like pretty good, not as usual. The side of the vehicle is in pretty good condition. Paint is okay. You see me, the back here of the vehicle does look pretty okay as well, not as usual right there. The front of the vehicle right here look a little bit beat up. I'm not going to tell you because we can see this little plastic thing up slip out right there. We can see a slight dent on the fender right there, and the headlight on the vehicle is not as clear, but a buffer and polish could bring that back. You see me, I did. The interior of the vehicle right here looking relatively okay. You see me, I did. The seats are in pretty good condition. Dashboard is looking pretty solid as far as we can see. You see me, the engine bay right here. This engine bay is really I don't like that picture here. I'm not telling you, I can't really tell the details. I'm not sure if it's dirty. The entire top of the engine is dirty. You see me, but we can tell you this is one of them 3-cylinder engine there. You see me, I did. It should be fuel efficient, you know, man. You see me, I did. So yeah, if you are interested in this 2009 Daihatsu Mira, you see me selling for 220,000. You probably could get it for less, like Evo, like a 190, 180, somewhere around there if you know if you negotiate. You see me. Okay, so here we have a year 2000 Mazda Tribute. You see me, I did this one for 280,000, which is a little bit rare because at the end of the day, them SUV and a normal itself, you know, 280,000. You see me, I did, and you probably could get it for a little less, man. Maybe you could get it for like 250, 230, somewhere around there if you really know if you negotiate. But anyways, we take a closer look at it and straight off of the back, and tell the front of the vehicle here looking a little bit beat up, like a little bit, you know, I say it look beat up, you know, just look a little bit beat up. At least the front bumper look a little bit beat up. It's like in this picture we can see the type of scuff mark all over the front bumper right there. Look like somebody used tin spray or something, traffic spray it out right there. You see me, I did. So the front bumper at least look beat up, you know, man. We can see a crack on the other side on the front bumper right there. But along the side of the vehicle it does look pretty okay. The paint on the vehicle does look pretty okay as far as we can tell. And the headlight is just the slightest bit faded in the top of the vehicle right here, but nothing really major. You see me, I did. The interior of the vehicle looking really good, like really good. The dashboard is looking super smooth. Door covers are okay, but it does look like that is a door angle. You see me in the driver's door right there. You see me, the back of the vehicle here looking pretty good as well. Not out of the usual. The paint is in okay condition as far as we can tell. Glass on the vehicle is tinted. Yeah, man, and this is selling for 280,000. I probably could get it for less, like 250 or 230. You see me, I did. But I could read them off about the vehicle first. So them for the year 2000 Mazda Tribute selling for 280,000. Drive sweet, spacious and comfy, nice SUV. Call this number if you're interested in this vehicle. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a Suzuki selling for 280,000. You probably could get for like 2 bills or even 250, somewhere around there. You see me, I did, but straight up at the back you can tell to the front of the vehicle here relatively okay. When you see the signs of damages, the headlight on the vehicle is nice and clear, not out of the usual in the front area of the vehicle right there. The other side of the vehicle right here looking pretty okay as well, not out of the usual right there. Back here the vehicle here looking pretty clean, no signs of damages that we can see. You see me, on the side of the vehicle again looking pretty okay. It does look like to have some aftermarket wheels right there. You see me, and here the back door, at least for the Mashua right here, does look pretty okay. The paint on the vehicle does look in really good condition as far as we can tell. The interior right here looking relatively okay. See me, I did. The dashboard is looking okay, but there's a lot of light on the dashboard, so I can't really tell no detail on the dashboard. The door cover is looking pretty okay as far as we can tell. You see me, and the back here again looking pretty okay, no signs of damages right there. You see me, I did. The interior again looking pretty okay. It does look like tap on some seat covers, so I can't tell if no tear and none of them things that on the seat. So yeah, we're not seeing nothing out of the usual upon this vehicle. This vehicle is actually looking pretty clean. The engine bay right here is looking pretty okay as well. We can see some little oil stain on the top of the engine right there, but more than likely is when them add oil to the engine, it spill over and nasty up the top of the engine right there. It's me, most of the time when you see the oil stain on the top of the engine near to the oil cap, that is usually what happens. It's me, but besides from that, we not see nothing else out of the usual in the engine bay. The engine bay does look really stuck. You see me, and the interior right here does look pretty okay as well, not out of the usual there. Dashboard is looking pretty solid, seats are okay as far as we can tell. You see me, so they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle, man. But if you are interested in this vehicle, here is the contact number. But we just have to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have the Toyota Corolla, aka Kingfish. As you may did, this one is selling for 470,000. Usually the Kingfish themselves are a little bit more money than this. As you may did, and you probably could get this for a little cheaper, by the way, man. You probably could get it for like 450 or you see me, I did just a little lower than the price right there. But anyway, but straight off at the back, the front of the vehicle right here is looking pretty okay, not the usual right there. Paint is looking good. Headlight is a slight bit faded, but we would live with that if we are getting a little bit better price. You see me, I did. The back here of the vehicle right here is looking pretty okay, but they did not take a proper picture right here. You see me, and again the side of the vehicle looking pretty okay. Paint is looking okay as far as we can tell, but them take this picture kind of far, so I can't really tell the details. Also again the paint is looking in okay condition, and the back here we can't see the signs of damages right there. So they did not post any more pictures of this vehicle, man. So I don't know what them expect for doing, man. But if you are interested in this vehicle, well, just give me a link and me link them for you. But we just got to move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a Nissan AD wagon. This one is 2007. This one is selling for 350,000. You see me, I did. Probably could get it for a little less. You see me, I did. But anyway, straight off of the bat, we can take to the front of the vehicle right here, looking relatively okay. You see me, I did. We can see one of the headlight has been replaced. Because I can see one of the headlight is really clear, but the other one is not. So more than likely, this headlight has been replaced. You see me, and most of the time when them replace a headlight, it has been in a small accident or a major accident, what caused them to have to replace just one headlight. You see me I did, so keep that in mind. But anyway, the paint on the vehicle does look relatively okay as far as we can tell. You see me I did, and again, nothing out of the usual on the front of the vehicle other than when I listed. You see me, the side of the vehicle looking relatively okay, but it look like the one indicator I hang out of the side fender right there, which a small thing that I don't know why them just put you in the thing and clip it in properly. But anyway, the side of the vehicle right here looking relatively okay, but the back here right here we can see the tail light is broken and have a small dent on the trunk here right there. And again, we can see the trunk here much better in this picture. We can see it's also missing the reverse light right there. You see me, I did some more than likely this vehicle is a taxi vehicle, because you can say yo them take out the lights plate off of the vehicle to take them picture. I'm gonna like that, because more than likely you just don't want to know says a taxi vehicle I use as taxi because it's in pretty beat up condition, and that is the reason for the cheap price. More than likely I'm just a speculating man. You see me I did, yeah, look on the interior, this look like a taxi vehicle, you see me, and they did not post some license plate or show the picture or show the color of the license plate. If I say so, more than likely this is a taxi vehicle. But them say good condition papers are up to date. Here's a contact number. No have to laugh because them say good condition. But anyways, we are gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2004 Chevrolet. You see me I did this one for 270,000, but it looks like this vehicle has already been sold. Yeah man, this vehicle has already been sold. You see me I did. So anyways, what we are gonna do, we are gonna end this video right here. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, brother, subscribe, and leave the comment in the comment section, man.